Do you feel like it's better to force yourself through physical intimacy with your partner rather than not do it at all? You feel like you're so tired, especially as a professional or an entrepreneur. You get through your day and you're exhausted and you're already strapped for time, but you've got to do the physical intimacy or your partner's gonna find it elsewhere. In this video, I'm gonna tell you why you might think that. It might be surprising, why it's not true, and what to do instead to create deeper intimacy and connection with your partner so that you don't feel like physical intimacy is hanging over your head as a chore rather than something that you really enjoy. Physical intimacy is a physiological need. I'm not going to run through statistics and facts and figures to convince you of that. If you want to research it, go for it. But it is a physiological and emotional need, and it is one of the ways that we connect with our partners. And people tend to believe that men, because they have higher testosterone, desire it more than women, and I think that that has more to do with programming than actual hormones and physiology. In Western culture, women are taught to be demure. We're taught to behave as though sex is not a priority for us and our desire is low. We're actually trained to pretend that we have low desire. We certainly will have lower desire if we believe that we are meant to. Some of the ways we pick up these beliefs is when our dads, bless their hearts, tell us things like, you can't date until you're 30. And then, there may be a flirtation with a boy and dad gets really angry or says that he's gonna do something like threaten the boy with a gun or, silly things like this. Maybe they're joking. However, it teaches girls that there's something wrong with enjoying the attention of a boy, that it's dangerous. Another way we pick this up in early life is when we witness our mothers get a little excited and start to flirt with a man and then catch themselves and shut it down. We are also made to feel like the way that we dress and the way we behave has an effect on men and that they don't have any control over that. So we have to cover our bodies up and not wear too much makeup and not be too flirty and not be too loud and not be too expressive so that we don't draw too much attention to ourselves. Being that I'm not a man, I will be brief on how it shows up for men early in childhood or early in life, but men are given the message that they should be performing a certain way, that women like a certain thing, which is not true. All women are different. We all want different things. But there's a certain amount of time or virility that you're supposed to have, and sex is very goal-oriented. Everybody needs to reach orgasm, and if they're not getting there, then you are somehow failing. Another story I heard recently was that women are like ovens and men are like microwaves. And I don't think it's really quite that simple. So when we are taught these beliefs, we are also fed a narrative that all partners are high desire partners. So basically, if you're ever told that if you didn't perform or have enough physical intimacy that your partner was going to leave you or find it elsewhere, then that means you've been fed the lie that all people value sex as transactional and that they are all high desire. But there are different levels of desire in all different people, and many people value love over physical intimacy, value deep connection. But really, we want it all. There are many people who go through their relationships for many years without physical intimacy and who never stray to another partner. And I'm not saying that's ideal. It's just one of the reasons why the narrative that everyone is a high desire partner that will leave you if you don't give them sex is just not true. The vast majority of the time when we pick a long-term partner, we're doing so based on far more than just the physical intimacy. Things in common, physical chemistry matters, but also shared values, shared goals, hopefully we're having those types of conversations before we're picking long-term partners. One of the ways we can make physical intimacy much more enjoyable for both partners is to take the goal and the rush out of it. So say we only have 20 minutes before bed, and by the way, doing it when you're exhausted is not the best strategy. So one strategy that people use is to take 20 minutes in the morning before they start their day and spend that dedicated time with their partner. And it doesn't have to be transactional intercourse. It can be just talking and saying, I don't feel like showing up for this today. But another way to keep it going is to just enjoy the sensation of touch and let it just be an exploration of the two of you, your emotions, your physical bodies, and take the pressure out of it. If you would like to join that course with the group coaching, it's a larger commitment of time and finances, so book a consultation call and we will go through a process of discovering whether you are the right fit for it and we are the right fit for you, so that you are assured results. We don't want to waste any time or money. So the links are in my bio to either sign up for the course self-paced study or to book a consultation to be considered for the group coaching program. I hope to see you there. Many of us are not at all comfortable with the level of intimacy that would be required to actually talk about how we're feeling and our insecurities. And I have an online course, Inner Critic Course, and that will walk you through many of the reasons why you might believe that. It addresses people pleasing, overachieving, inner critic, imposter syndrome. All of these things don't seem like they are related to sex, but they certainly are. And we pick up these narratives in childhood or early adulthood, early sexual interactions. And when we can uncover what was going on, reframe it, and create new beliefs about physical intimacy, we can enjoy it a lot more. And that is the goal, right? So if you would like to join that Inner Critic course, it's available all the time at $444. But if you want a faster, more accelerated result, group coaching is much better. In group coaching, we do 6 weeks worth of live group coaching calls where you can bring your questions or your scenarios and receive group coaching. If you would like to join that course with the group coaching, it's a larger commitment of time and finances, so book a consultation call and we will go through a process of discovering whether you are the right fit for it and we are the right fit for you, so that you are assured results. We don't want to waste any time or money. So the links are in my bio to either sign up for the course self-paced study or to book a consultation to be considered for the group coaching program. I hope to see you there.